na mi o mi que mi o mi o na mi o na mi o mi que now mi o na mi mi o que mi o na mi que mi o que na mi o mi que mi o mi o na mi o na mi o mi que now mi o na mi mi o que mi o na mi que mi o que oh now mi now na oh mi que oh mi na mi que oh now na mi na mi que oh oh now mi na now na oh mi que que. Oh. Oh, me, now. Me. Oh, me, na. Me, oh, me, que. Na. Now, me, na. Oh, me, na, me, que. Ah, me, que. Oh, now, me, na, now, na. Oh, me, que. Oh, me, na, que. Oh, now, na, me, na, me, que. Oh.
Alrighty. Thank you for Cricketooning in. Welcome to the stream. I'm Cricketoon. And normally I was going to do a stream tonight, but Genshin Impact's 4.0 update just dropped, so there's a whole new region to explore and a whole new story to experience. I was going to play that. I was just going to play it, but then I figured I would kind of want to stream it, so yeah, Sutton's stream. This won't be a very long stream, though. Probably like 2-3 hours, maybe until I eventually get tired and go to bed. Yeah, so don't feel that you have to stay up for the whole thing, but yeah, we're doing a stream right now, and it's just going to be Genshin Impact. So apologies to anyone who thought that it might be something else. And I'll also mention right now that tomorrow I'll probably do another short stream like this at roughly around the same time, and it'll be more Genshin Impact. And yeah, that's about all I had to say. At least until I switch over to the game anyway. So, let's see here. Just give me a sec here. Reno, good to see you, Cricketooning in. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? I know it's probably pretty late. This will be a late stream. This will probably end at like 2 a.m. at the least. 2 a.m. my time anyway, so that'll be like 1 a.m. for Eastern. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're just right at the front gate. I just need to turn on the sound. So I actually have the game muted. All right. Let's do this. Let's go explore some of the new changes that the game has done and get started on the next big story plot of this game. It's pretty much the story at this point now is that the player character, the Traveler, has done everything he can in Sumeru. Has met the Dendro Archon. Dendro Archon dropped some pretty heavy lore on him. Oh, that's for another quest that Paimon's going on about. Alright. Double check some things here. Yeah, there we go. There's our new area. This whole area is called Fontaine. We won't until we get to these particular spots, it won't be lit up. So we can't see it for now, but it's a good thing that I did a fair amount of this, so that way we can actually walk over to it. Or try to walk over to it. Alright, they did that, didn't they? I think that was a change that they did. Yeah, that I know. Okay, yeah, see now look at that. Yeah. Now we actually have maps for like the underground areas of the desert or elsewhere. That's only if we're actually near the location, I think. So that's one change they did to the game, that we can now see an underground section, because Sumeru is like kind of has like multiple levels. There's some like underground areas like this. Not really any more change around here though. Yeah, it looks like our way into the next region is through this section right here. The first thing we'll do, though, is get our daily commissions dealt with, so that way we don't have to worry about that. Oh, an important message. Oh, right, that. That we just literally read through. Alright, I just realized something too. Need to lower the frames, so that way it actually shows up nicely on the stream. Looks terrible on my end, but it looks better on your guys' end, and that's what matters. Where is this? Oh, it's still pretty far. Trying to avoid the enemy so I don't have to fight it. No, never mind. Pissed off that one. I wish this one wasn't so far away from a teleport spot.
Happy to oblige. exhausted.
Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything.
I'll be back. This is order.
That one's done. And we just had to protect that pillar from not being attacked. Or from being attacked, I mean. This one we just have to hit that particular mushroom. Oh, sometimes two show up. There we go. Alright, next one. Touring light show. Cancel the navigation of that one. Where did we start? Ah, there it is. This one we just have to touch that blob. Which if you're quick, you can actually get it well before you even bother to do the whole thing. Yeah, got one more in town. Oh, it's up above. Should have went to this waypoint instead. This guy just wants to ask us a bunch of questions. Here's the question. If you look up, can you see the tree holding up the academia? What is the name of this tree? Pine tree? Yes. You know, each Darshan in the academia has its own specialized focus of research. What's the name of the Darshan with the largest number of researchers? Aruta? Oh. Inside Sumeru City, yeah. What's the name of those? Oh, that I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We watched the second question. Oh well. Nothing wrong with that. That's our dailies done. Just have to go back to this spot, turn them in.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for
There.
Ad Astra.
Dailies are worried about. I'm just gonna redeem these expeditions and then redo them again. worried about. Alright, let's look at some new stuff. Let's look at all these exclamation points we got. Here's a new event. Oh, we have a horde encounter. Kaisia Leah. Do correct me if I pronounce that wrong. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you doing? To everyone coming in from her raid or their raid. I'm Cricketoon. Thank you for Cricketooning in. I typically play retro games, but I do play some modern stuff, and I'm just about to go. I'm just about to dive into Fontaine. Right now, we're just looking at the stuff. I'm playing Genshin Impact. You were singing. Oh, nice. Just singing karaoke or something like that. Playing Stray Gods. Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool. I hope that was a fun game. I don't think I've actually heard of it. Sounds like a fun game. A role-playing musical. That's interesting. Broadway musical hit. Oh, okay. I might look into it. Thank you again for the raid. If you need to step away for food, drink, or to rest yourself up, that's cool. No worries. Yeah, I hope you guys like Genshin Impact, because that's what I'm about to play. So yeah, okay, so that this quest, I actually gotta go to Fontaine to unlock that thing. It's this
Let
one.
the magic begin!
Oh, free character. Okay, get this lady for free. There we go. New character.
Let the magic begin!
And I guess we need those to level up her talents or ascend her, so there's that. Then we got the test runs. This guy's a new character. I know he's Pyro. I'm not sure what else he does. I already have her. Her trial will be easy to do. And there's the new girl that we just got. I already got this guy, fell. No sense using these two, but I'll probably do these ones real quick because you get Primo Gems for trying out the 5 stars. So I hope everyone's doing all right. Tell me about your day. We usually do. I usually do chill streams here, so if you're just looking for a place to just relax or lurk, then that's cool too. All right. So what does this guy do? Perform an aim shot. He can fire off a prop arrow. Consume HP to obtain stacks. Okay, so he draws aggro. He's got a aggro drawing thing. And his elemental burst transforms him into a kitty cat. Okay. Rough idea. I like his hat. I want his hat. Alright, let's try this out. Alright, so he's a bow user.
And voila!
Nice. Oh, come on. Supposed to be hitting the characters.
Step right up. A round of applause.
That's kind of cute.
You're toast. I'm going in. I'll settle this. And voila.
Oh. Oh, he's got one hell of a cooldown on his skill.
Everybody stand back. Boba, get them. Hey,
Got him with the skill, but then he hit me. Give me a second to double check something in the background. Okay, Gucci. Alright, so that test run's done. Yelan's done here. I have her at her first constellation, so I know how to use Yelan.
Quietly now.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Nice and spicy. You're in for a little shock. Eat this. Game's up. Fun's over.
And then we're gonna use use Lisa for the rest of it.
Let's spark things up a little.
This moment will be frozen in time.
You're toast! Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
There, that went well. A lot more smoother than the Lenny one. I think that's how it's pronounced. No, it's Lene, and then his sister's Lynette. Yeah, Lene. All right, what else we got? There's his story quest. Probably won't worry about that until we're a little more deeper into the story itself. New area unlocked. There's a little snippet of Fontaine. New boss. Another new boss. And then my abyss, spiral abyss, you need to do thingy that I have been ignoring since I've been playing this game.
Once there was a glorious.
That's a cutscene for the battle pass. Which one thing they've done with this update too is they finally added some new weapons for the battle pass. So now you don't have to pick these 5 anymore. I already have this thing maxed out. I picked this one recently. These 2 weapons are meh. Deathmatch is all right if you're missing, if you don't have like certain spears. Same with the black sword, but yeah. Then we got this new stuff. Just reading the description here. Oh, this is kind of neat. This wolf fang. Talking stick. I like the name of this. Attack will increase by 16% after being affected by pyro. Oh. Oh, that's neat. So this claymore gives you buffs whenever you're affected by a certain element. When not on the field for more than 5 seconds, max HP is increased by 32%. Oh, damn. That's kind of neat. That's giving a nice little buff to the other characters that you're using in your party. Yeah, I might get that if I pay into the battle pass. Yeah, because you can only get the item if you actually fork over real money to unlock the battle pass. This doesn't seem like a bad bow. I like the look of it. Oh, that's neat. There are at least 3 different elemental types in your party. Elemental mastery will increase by 120. I always run a mix amount of elements in my party, so that might be a handy spear. Okay, let's get some claims. Look at all this stuff. Do a couple of these real quick. Namely the cooking and the crafting. Go ahead and make this stuff. I have to make 20 of them. Nice. Her bonus procced twice. Oh, right, there was stuff that I made here. Oh, yeah, these things. The mysterious meat. The neat thing about that is that it can turn into one of these 3 things if you process them. Yeah, nice. More meat. We'll go to our nearest blacksmith so we can get these. These are already pre-made. I just left them in the inventory until the battle pass was up. Making weapon EXP ores. Oh, there we go. There, that completes those 2. There, level 1 BP. Everything else I'll probably end up doing like later this week.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to...
Alright, what we got in this book? Must have new domains, yeah. New domains, new trounce domains. We don't bother with the Spiral Abyss. Tour guide. That's the new story quest.
See Liu as
That,
tourist
and we'll look at the wish. So yeah, current character banners are Lene and Yelan, which I would roll for Yelan, but I already got her C on her first constellation. I tried to roll for Wanderer on the previous banners, but I lost the 50-50 and got Dea instead. So I'm on Banner Pity, which I might hold on to that until a Fontaine character shows up that I would actually like. I don't really care much for this Lene guy. He seems fun, but not something I'd roll on. And then we've got Yelan's weapon, the Aqua Simulacra, which I already have one of those.
I have a...
And this must be Lene's specific weapon. Damage up by charge attacks increased by 16%. That's nice. For every party member with the same elemental type as the wielder. Oh, okay. So this one, yeah. So I probably wouldn't want this at all because I don't really care to run like multiple elements in my team. I like to mix it up. What else do we get from the weapon banner? Okay, two Favonius weapons and 3 sacrificial weapons. Let's chart course for that. I'm not going to roll on this, though. I actually rolled on this a while ago, hoping to get the Wanderer's weapon, but nope, I lost the coin flip on that, too, and got the... What's it called? The Everlasting Pearl, or whatever it is? Yeah, this thing. Everlasting Rune Glow. It's not even good for Kokomi. It's meant for Kokomi, but... No, I was looked that up, and it's like her second or third best weapon. If you play her in a certain way. All right. These guys aren't new. These are old. There's Lynette. Nope, she turned a card into a cup. Let's go ahead and get her leveled up to 20 so we get a free wish out of it. Oh, and then we have to ascend her. Which, that's the materials that we just got. So we can already get her to level
My perception
20,
has been
40.
heightened.
Which then that gives us our free wish. Oh, she has a kitty cat constellation. She uses swords. She's Animo. You can use her. How does she work anyway? It's her basic attack. When her skill hits an opponent, it will restore her HP based on her max HP, and then in the 4 seconds afterwards, she will lose a certain amount of HP per second. See, when it gets hit by certain elements, it will gain it and then fire attacks that deal damage to that. Shows the location of recovery orbs on the minimap. Oh, aquatic stamina and HP gained from touching orbs will be increased by 25%. Oh, that's handy. Whatever that is. I think that's a Fontaine only thing. There was one other thing I was going to look at. It was the party. They changed this up. Yeah, that looks cool. That's a party select screen. And everyone's got like a unique animation for coming in. Yeah, I like Shangli's. Hida. Yelan. This is the part where I show off all my characters, because I'm gonna look at all these. That's kind of silly. He's wearing the mask, and then the mask disappears and then reappears in his hand. It's like, dude, just take off the mask like a normal person. Come on. There's the Traveler. And Noelle's is obvious. Yeah, she's just gonna do a little bow. Yeah, that was obvious too. She was gonna go into some chuny pose. And it's still getting hit by pebbles. Coming in a cartwheel. There's the Wanderer. Floats in. Razor angry. Okay. She's angry because we caught her shaken. Well, geez, even Alloy gets one. There's Dea, who I never asked for. I like the little doggy thing. Oh yeah, that's a nice animation. Doesn't even open her eyes. Nice. All right. That's enough poking around. Let's actually get this story happening. So we gotta head to Caravan Rabat, apparently.
Osman.
Let's go do just that. Give me a second while I double check some things.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the...
That's enough idle chatter from Zhongli.
Good old Caravan Rabat. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here?
Probably going into the desert.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her. So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
Indeed.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Yeah, but as long as we're around, it's hard to say what will happen.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next?
I'm on her ability to ruin my ears at all times. Yeah, she's got an ear grating voice to her, but I'm used to it. Also, thanks for cricket tuning in, Ayami Hazuki. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? I'm just about to get into Fontaine, the latest update to Genshin Impact.
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Says you. I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Exactly.
Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Which we were suggested to go to Fontaine.
Oh, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Stay up.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey.
And you're all through Endwalker again? Oh, nice. I hope that's going well for you. I just realized I haven't leveled my red mage to 90 yet, so I might try to slog that at some point. You might do Boja for third time? Oh dear. third time's the charm. That's probably when you should stop. If you do it a fourth time, we might need to call an intervention.
But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're preparing to leave Sumeru and head to Fontaine. Oh, that guy overheard us.
Are you serious?
I'll take any crumbs I can get of Dalmasca. True, yeah.
Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
Aw.
Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna stay in Fontaine.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Right now, bye. We'll leave as soon as we finish a few more preparations.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Oh, God damn it, Paimon. Time for Suspicious Guy to come and say hi to us.
I see.
Oh, no, he walked
Guess
away.
You won't
Okay.
be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
Was that discount auto apocalypse? What do you mean, Ayami? I'm not sure. Are you talking about that guy that just walked away?
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Yeah, she'll know from our dreams anyway.
Good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Honkai Impact the Third. I know it's a game that... I know this game that Hoyoverse makes, but this is the only game I've played from them. And yes, okay, yeah. Well, we'll probably find out what's up with him soon,
Then
I guess.
I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Take care.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Good riddance. I mean, bye. Reading the manga? I'd probably lean towards the manga, since I do like to read manga. After settling matters in Sumeru, you approach the border with Fontaine. So we don't even have to physically walk there. Though that would have been fun too. Oh. The manga is just backstory for it. Ah, I see. So if I ever do want to get into Honkai Impact, I need to read the manga first and then play the game. Oh, okay, gave us that. Oh, and then it has one right here. Oh, come on, game. Hang on. Touching that teleport waypoint.
Stabilize!
Game's up. Time's over.
Hey!
Shine down!
But a momentary distraction.
Illusion shattered!
Roll!
Yeah, the shocking water. There we go. Don't need to... Ah. Well, no, I like doing that sort of thing. Anything that can enhance the gaming experience is kind of worth doing. Picked up a frog.
Order guide you.
I see everything. Ha! Yeah. Curiosity.
Still have to give Genshin Impact a proper try. Yeah, I do recommend it. It's a as long as you can keep your wallet away from it, it's a nice game. Of course, that same could be said for many gacha games, but from my experience of this game, this game doesn't really go far enough to be like, yeah, you need to start paying up. Like there's no need to spend any money in this game, but it's there. Follow the Sealy. Okay. I thought it went down. Allow that. Don't know why Automod had to flag the word creep. Especially not in that context. You're over gacha spending. Oh, that's on. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes when you pay too much, it's like, why bother?
Solidify.
Now we just have to climb up here so we can get the stupid treasure chest.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Busted.
What are these shell ornaments scattered about here? There's our waypoint that I didn't even know was there. Just need to do this thing. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, it does.
A chest full of valuables. And a
All right. Now we'll go back to where we started from. There, nice picture. Added to our archive. Yeah, there's stuff at the top of there, but we're not going to explore that. Instead, we're going to float our way down here. Check, make sure we're not actually missing anything. And then fall to our death. You have a new hobby that's just as expensive, getting figures from anime you like? Nice. I've got a handful of figures myself. I haven't really bought anything in a long time, but I am keeping an eye to see what neat figures might be in existence. Some turtles. These guys are all right. So we have to ride our wave rider. Sailor Moon and Asuna from SAO. You gonna try to get some JoJo figures? Nice. Oh. Here's our first Hydroculus. Which we need a handful of those in order to upgrade the upgrade certain statues. Still haven't completed the Dendra ones. I'm still missing a handful of stuff from that. Found one, but you can only get it from a raffle? Oh, yeah. $16 a try? Oh, wow. What's this thing? Oh, it's nothing. Okay. These look like they're from Sumeru. Just born some random person's boat. What is this creature? Ever met a Melusine? Oh, okay. Apparently they have a deep connection with the ocean. Nice. Gave us some barrel conch. Off to the Port Fontaine. The moment we came ashore, only I came back here. Oh, this guy's from Natlan, which is probably going to be the next region. That'll be version 5.0. There's a robot. They're plentiful in this area. people to interact with here. Here's they have her Jolene, FF, and Part 6 Jotaro, and Hermes. Oh, that's cool.
Whew. After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port.
Must be.
Wow. Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine.
Hmm.
Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
So I heard, and that's about what I imagined. It's even more impressive than I expected.
Seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Probably will when we get into the city proper.
What do you think?
Let's start by meeting the Hydro Archon.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Our journey is to find my sibling and also to find the truth.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
Hmm.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Watch we get turned away or something.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
She's got a funny hat. Tearjerker, eh?
Excuse me, can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Oh, there's Lene.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trials as a sort of opera.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
Oh lord, the people from Fontaine are French. Yeah, Fontaine's loosely based on France.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette.
Neuvillette.
As well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Interesting. Judgment device created by the Archon. What did she just call me? The Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Which I know that this means mechanical. This probably means like to analyze. So some kind of machine that analyzes the cases, I guess.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Oh, don't count your blessings, Paimon. Went in the Phoenix Wright court case. Yeah.
Wait, Paimon almost forgot forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Lady Farina.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Make an appointment? Time slots?
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Ah.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Ooh.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
People of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon, but they don't appear to revere her.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
And suddenly the traveler looks in a different direction.
Who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
There's a girl over there. She's been standing alone for quite some time.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
No, she wouldn't do that. Especially not this kind of water. That's terrible looking water. That doesn't even look like proper water.
Maybe we better go check on her.
Sure.
Hey, how about we get some tickets to the next trial?
I think we'd better wait and see what kind of case it is first.
Getting tickets to a trial. My character that I just got for free like 20 minutes ago.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids or a fantastical race from
When
Fontaine.
people call the waters around Fontaine a sea, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water.
Yes, that doesn't really make it a sea then. It's gotta be salty.
And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged.
Oh, that's
We would
unfortunate.
skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea.
How off-putting this guy is. Just the way that he animates in comparison to the rest of the area.
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Okay, that's ominous.
Sorry.
Ominous.
Simon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
It's missing a question mark.
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
That's because Hoyoverse never bothered to actually do lines for the Traveler, even though he has a voice actor. There's hardly anything left for me to say with you around Paimon because you always steal my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
Yes.
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
Oh.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
A certain amount of uncertainty. I don't know why that sounds funny to me. What's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, Traveler.
Hello, Linny. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And hello, Paimon.
I don't think that's how you actually shake hands.
Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Here we go. Got a little bit of an escort. We actually have to follow. Before we do that, though, might actually swap in the Traveler.
Just what will we come across this time?
Yeah, see, he has voice lines.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Oh, that's convenient. That salute. Cute shoes.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
The French and pirates.
My dear people,
Rich and poor, those with cup in hand, and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration! If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Yeah, they give off that kind of vibe.
As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
She's got different colored eyes going on there.
Is she talking about us?
Yes. Here seems to be holding a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Oh, that's nice.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
Oh, that's good.
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
Who snitched? Man, it was the sister.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Well, finding the Archon was easy enough. Quick substitute, go. On it. There. We're substituting. Nobody sees me. I'm an illusion.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
Indeed.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
You haven't shown us any of your abilities, though.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
There's the guy we saw at Caravan Rabat who eavesdropped on us. So she already knew well before we actually showed up.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself. Yeah, you heard that.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
Yeah, he snitched.
What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Oh, so we're heard of.
What's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is gonna be the duel of the century.
Duel?
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land,
Oh.
just as you were hoping to see.
She wants to fight us.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Bring it on. Fighting gods? I've got a resume. Yeah, hold up. Oh, I guess that was the wrong move.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Yeah, and I already spanked countless beings that are probably stronger than you.
What are you trying to do, Traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Hmm.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old.
Automod, please. Literally flag the word her clown. How is that bullying? But yeah, true. If you could beat the end of the world, some girl in clown uniform is nothing. Exactly.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Oh. Yeah, the Automod flagged the phrase her clown, so I guess saying clown to a female streamer is bullying. I assume that's why it flagged it.
Whoa, all right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Oh.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. It's such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
Geez, I hope we do get a lawyer. I'm definitely not, don't want Paimon as my lawyer.
How exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
And we haven't committed any crimes, we literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Wow, that's a load of bullshit. That's no law, that's a waste of time.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Lovely. Visit Fontaine, where you will be arrested immediately.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Oh, my hand's glowing.
Ta-da!
Paimon's on a leash. when Lenny patted you on the back. He didn't give you a handshake, he patted you on the back. Like that.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh? I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Oh, that pissed her off.
Amusing. Very amusing, Lenny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Lenny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
I kind of want to punch her in the face. I was legit expecting a cutscene where the Traveler just jumps up and, like, smacks her.
She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything.
Oh, no, one might grab you. Yeah, maybe.
Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Thanks for bailing us out.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Yeah, she's a cuckoo. She's cuckoo for throwing people in jail.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, confusing is a good way to put it. Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Lenny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
Ooh.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
Ooh, that's not good.
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Sure.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I'd be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Any way I can help?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Looks like a canvas bag.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Damn, that's one heck of a prophecy.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia.
Ooh.
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
That's probably what we'll end up doing as part of the story, actually finding the truth.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Now the water is engulfing our memories. It won't be long before it engulfs us.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
That's unfortunate.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Do we get one? Because we could use some more inventory space.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
More like a torrent or a flood. If prophecy is true, then there is no way to prevent the disaster.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Gotcha. Just gotta distribute them to 3 people.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
True.
What do you think? Pretty interesting story, huh?
Guy we just talked to earlier.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
Here, take this bag.
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Sure. Joke's on him, we're not gonna thank him.
I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Just hold on to it. You don't have to use it to move your belongings. You just use it as anything else.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
Yeah, everyone's stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the Court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
I felt
We'll
like
need
skipping
some
that part.
Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Oh, so now we gotta go all the way over here and pick some flowers. Probably these things.
We have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Oh, good thing we got Yelan. Except her skill doesn't trigger them.
Take it easy.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, copping a feel.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Baguette. That is one fancy dog. I like him. Woof woof. Oh, Baguette's a girl. Okay. She be this at peace at home. Right, top of the left. Ooh, elevator. Damn, this is a long ride.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
It is stop her.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her?
Job is to block this path. The rest is up to Linny.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief.
Let's go find Linny.
Let's go.
Any map says there's supposed to be a hydroculus up here. Oh, there it is. Yoink. There's our second one. To fill out a form. Adventurer self-proclaimed. She takes her cat on various adventures. Oh. And there's her kitty. Oh, nice. Got some garlic baguette. Ah, there's our first. Oh, there's Lenny.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh,
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
Indeed.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lily's initiative paid off.
Indeed.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
And then we conveniently stand next to the statue of the Seven. There. Now we get a little part of the map is revealed. The Belleux region. We're already 6%. I'll have to pump those numbers up. In fact, I still haven't fully explored all of Sumeru yet. I got everything, like, close. But, no. Still got too much to do in Sumeru. Well, our statue's having to glow. Water speaking to me. It's because of all the hydro energy that released. If you use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can find sunken treasure. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. The water is scary. I'll fish you out again. Ah, now we know. Oh, okay. So now we can swim in deep water, I guess. Since we're here, might as well resonate. So that way we can. That way our traveler's now hydro. Oh, good. You only need 20 hydroculus for this. We only got 2, though. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Go!
I noticed his HP was draining when he was doing that, though. So what are your new abilities? There's a torrent that can cleanse the world. Deals hydro damage with a press, goes into aiming mode and constantly fires off hydro damage, and then it does the press attack afterwards. If the traveler's HP is higher than 50%, the damage dealt by dewdrops will increase based on the traveler's max HP, and they will lose a fixed amount of HP every second. And the burst unleashes a slow-moving floating bubble that deals continuous hydro damage. Okay. Oh, and that means we have to... we don't have to ascend him. We do have to level the talents. Which we don't have a... We don't have a single thingy for that. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I actually wanted him out. So we can attune to Hydro.
There are still so many places for us to...
Nice. They gave us some EXP books.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
That they do.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine.
Just give me a second here, just double checking some things.
It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Wow, that's harsh.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Here comes a familiar person.
Huh?
What?
We met this lady in a previous event.
Paimon!
Charlotte!
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends!
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere.
Of course, their name is Charlotte and French.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
That would definitely get my attention, but that's not really the kind of news you're after.
Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears.
What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Must be more than one criminal at work, or maybe they're copycats.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Sorry about that. Just smacked the microphone.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
We are Fontaine City.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Yeah, this is a fancy place. Definitely got some kind of like European feel to it. Yay, now we can actually explore. Probably would help if we touched that Archon. Oh, if we could reach it. I'm not sure where it would be.
It's not about the money.
It is about the money. There's a robot. Port of Dew and Springs. Have a menu. Oh, we can learn how to make some stuff. Fontanian onion soup. Oh, we can make some fish and chips. Tay de fruit. And we just straight up buy the stuff. As the fish fillet and chips crack up with laughter in the hot sizzling oil. I don't think they're laughing. If there's anything more pleasurable than eating chips, that must be eating chips while also taking a huge bite of fish. I understand the vibe. Potato fruit, a gummy candy. And some Fanta. So the fish and chips restore stamina. This simply ups crit rate. This doesn't really explain what it does. I'll grab one. Okay, I should already know how to make those then.
There's no point worrying about the future.
You gotta find that
Okay. Some fresh fruit. Wool fruit. That's just an orange, though. Get the other stuff. Oh, they sell valberries. Yoink. We'll take some of those. Take some of these too. Get the regional specialties immediately. And then stand on the fruit, on the product. Ooh, clothing shop. Shame we can't go into it. There's another one of these fellas. And if we want to rent an apartment, we can only buy children's furniture, and even then I have to step on a stool to reach the windows. Only had a body like Sigween's. Maybe I should just go underwater. Don't do anything rash, alright? We Melusines are excellent in the water. Okay. Never too late to start. Oh, nice. Gave us a talent in a talent material scroll. No, you're not getting no coffee. Hey, more recipes to learn. Some Il Flontane. No, Flontante. Flontante. Dessert made out of egg whites. Cool. Conche Madeleine. Oh, hey, there's drops. I just got a prompt that drops have triggered for Genshin Impact. Oh, nice. We could buy coffee beans too. Ah, here's a cooking apparatus. There, now we can make the stuff. Fontanian onion soup. I want to make the fish and chips. Where are those? Yeah, these ones we can't make because we don't have the stuff for them. Fish and chips. Three fish, 3 potatoes, 3 flour, 1 salt. Let's proficient the heck out of this. Hey, Eugen can cook this. Just gotta do that 15 times. That way we can auto-cook it. Let's actually botch one. That was a funny noise. Oh, I ran out of flour. Need to get more flour. Yes, here's the regular one. So the delicious one recovers 100 stamina. The regular one does 85, and then the suspicious one does 70. Whatever sauce you choose will always bring a hearty smile to your face. Any Fontanian unfortunate enough to eat this dish would file a complaint with the Palace Memoria. Fish and chips that have gone soft should be banned and made illegal before more people fall victim to them. Guess we better not make bad fish and chips then. All right, now we can actually trigger this event. We just need to collect certain type of collectibles. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And then we have to fight the boss for it, too. First one, we just need to gather up. We need to gather up 6 of this, 5 of this, and 9 of these. Second page, we have to beat both bosses. Or no, we have to beat these general enemies. And we have to collect these. Then more enemies to beat up. Then we beat one of the bosses. And then we beat the other boss. We got 12 days to do it. Alright, where's Lenny's house? It's up above. Actually continue the story.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Fremine.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Oh, he sounds gloomy.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Don't like father in quotations.
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Oh.
He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
What a talented family.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
Hmm? What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Looks like rain.
Yeah, it sure is raining.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Oh.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine?
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
That's cute. Except he's just gonna keep right on crying.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
After some time, the rain stops.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Lin?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all! Don't worry, we're on the case!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Jeez, I hope so.
Thanks again, you two. I really can't deal with that lady.
Yeah, this is a fancy place.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh, no. We're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
Seems like it.
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Right?
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
Interesting.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well, Venti and Nahida both said the gods rely on the belief to obtain power.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Indeed.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else money.
Hey, hold on! Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
Oh, there's a familiar voice.
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Because you're hounding her.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Seems to have run into a lot of friends today. Fontaine's a really curious place.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
We've already weathered enough storms for now.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Oh.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm unsure this won't take long.
Oh, hey, we get to do it too. Kind of funny that they're doing a trial of Artalia here. That wasn't even a charged shot. There.
Oh, what's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Yep, he's a harbinger.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Now's my chance!
Nope.
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
No, it might be something else. Might be something to do with the Archon.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Do not use your delusion too often.
What are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
You got any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Skirk.
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
Possible that the power inside of you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial.
Oh, so trial by order. I think that's what it was called, yeah. Same thing that Ishgard does in Final Fantasy XIV.
And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
Oh. That's a little extreme. Trial by combat, that's what it was.
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
Oh, that's good.
So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
Indeed.
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
When we met the Hydro Archon.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now.
Oh.
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
And we walk around the city. Just like that.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Don't blurt it out.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You spoil who the murderer is.
Sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
That we should.
Linny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
Oh, spin crystal. Hey, cool books. Not like I'll ever read them, but it helps round out the collections.
Investing too much emotion puts you at risk of doing something irrational.
So these are the kind of headlines that go.
Oh, hey, teleport rape waypoint. Data tag. Oh, it's further high up. I want to try to reach that Archon statue.
Please watch your step.
Ah, there it is. There's a quest. That's our destination right there. And then we get another statue to figure out there. Of course, we gotta do all this exploring. Small region. They'll probably unlock the rest of it in updates. What's his quest? Let's actually get at that. You know we're not from Fontaine. Glance, it's obvious that you're unsatisfied with being bathed in the soft lights of the city. Here's Adventure 2, Ad Astra, Abyssos, and all that jazz. So the Adventurers Guild are beggarly. Beggarly? Courageous warriors, begging for all their heart to unlock the deepest mysteries of the world. It's okay, I guess. Leela Cruces treasure. Legend of lost treasure that passed down to Fontaine in centuries. They called themselves a forum. Their actual plan was to overthrow Fontaine. In the end, their conspiracy was exposed, and the distinguished members of the forum engaged in a friendly battle with the Maison Gardenage, but were ultimately defeated in the climactic showdown. There could be more money than Morax. However, this wealth was never found. In control of this anyway, after a lengthy investigation, I discovered the location of it. Don't worry, I'm here. Stinky. Let me prepare first. Yeah, we'll bug him some other time. Fancy dog.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
3? No, wait. Looks like...
Oh, here's a pink one. More people wear hats in the morning than in the afternoon. People are probably dressed when they head out in the morning. So we're supposed to take the... Take the elevator to the 3rd floor. Wait for the aquabus. After a while, it's an aquabus. Immediately. Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool.
Welcome to the Navia line. I am Elfan. The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat.
Too late.
The Aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so. Also, please remember to buy the Steambird, though I don't read it myself.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't read it either.
The destination of the current tour is Erinias. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese. If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky.
Ooh.
An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing.
More like human idiocy. That's a scary looking tower. Are we there yet?
We are now approaching our final destination.
Hooray!
Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark.
Joke's on you, I didn't bring anything.
Even though I will take any forgotten items to the lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying, as Melusine hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful when disembarking. It has been my honor to be your tour guide this trip. Thank you.
Oh, whoops. I wanted to pick up the radish, not summon the Aquabus again. Oh, operations on the Callus line are suspended. Rainbow Rose. Hey. Yeah, this thing. Look interesting. Wonder if that's a creature we can capture with this thingy. Nice. Oh. It's too busy catching up all those books that we bought earlier. Slate Umbrella Finch. That's cute. Yeah, we're getting distracted. I could still go for a couple more minutes. It is getting pretty late for me, but I did say that this is going to be like a 2 or 3 hour stream. Ooh, what's this thingy? Oh, that's neat. Oh, okay. Oh, it's inside the fountain. water volume detection crystals. We had to get all 3 of them into the water.
One man's stone.
There's our
is
first
another
piece
man's
of
gem.
furniture for Fontaine. So those green chests always give out. Oh. So we still have the Ubiquity net.
Quietly now. Everyone hold hands.
I will have order.
They keep respawning, okay. Probably to get this thing to open up. We need both of these Hilichurl guys to actually just do the rain thing. Ah, there we go.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Oh, but now I see these ones have worn off.
There is no escape.
Oh, come on. I guess we do need the Traveler for this one. Of his little ability. I don't like how it drains his HP though.
Water jet!
Gotcha.
Jeez, how am I supposed to trigger this thing? It has to be continuously affected by hydro. I'll just have to come back to it, I guess. Yeah, now
Solidify!
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, okay, now that triggers that.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Oh, now I see. Yeah, because that caused rain, so it touched all the rows. And that causes more rain, which then touches all those. Yeah, that was kind of a roundabout way of doing it.
One man's stone is another man's
Oh, nice.
gem.
We got a produce cart.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist...
Yeah, we already know about violet grass. Now, this is a pretty place. See, we've got a dancing fountain.
Whoa! Now this is fancy! The Opera at Eclairs. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
Indeed.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Vache. Did you just say something?
Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Yep.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette, you scared Paimon!
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
By the way, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice just
What
now.
do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Seems as if the voice came from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard.
Oh?
In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Never.
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
That's an interesting explanation. I'm not sure whether I buy it, though.
What did the voice say?
Seem to be calling out someone's name.
If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Lenny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Lenny.
I think we might hold that off up to this point, because it is starting to get really late for me. Oh. Ah, this is where we drop off the hydro sigils. Let me guess, it has a level of 50. Just like the Varnar tree, which I haven't bothered to actually max out. Yeah, we need 30 hydro sigils. Yeah, goes all the way to 50. Good stuff. Oh yeah, as I said, this is probably going to be the stopping point for tonight, because it is getting pretty late for me, and no one's watching me anyway. Rip. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to close out of this anyway. Oh, there's a survey to do. I might do that off. Oh, and there's mail to collect. I forgot about that stuff. Do that real quick. Our apologems. So that Paimon can find out more about travelers' gaming habits. Yeah, let's do this survey real quick. If it'll take me to the survey. Okay, there we go. We were born in 84. Male. I play this on desktop, computer, laptop. Oh, which is the following device you usually play games on. Okay. Check out the Nintendo Switch as well. I'm going to write down all their Nintendo consoles. What do you use experience of cloud gaming platforms? I don't use them. Oh, this is really asking for some for some crazy stuff. Okay. No, something tells me I better not stream this part. We'll just go to the end. Something tells me that might be a sensitive thingy. So anyway, that's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. It was going to be a short little stream because I still have work tomorrow. But funny enough, I'm not feeling all that tired, but I'll probably still be going to bed shortly. Tomorrow I might do this again, do this kind of stream again, and we'll focus again on some Genshin Impact. Continue to check out the storyline and all that, and then on Thursdays will be the next full stream where I'll probably play some Secret of Evermore. Well, right, I completely forgot. I still need to grind for that Chocobo egg. Oops. Maybe we might try to do some of that or something, or something. I don't know. We'll see. That's what Thursday stream will be. Yeah, there's nobody here. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm still gonna do a raid, but I'm not gonna go on the usual spiel that I usually do with a raid. I'm just gonna send you guys over to Neckbone. He's playing Dream Daddy. I think someone sweet talked him into doing that. So we'll send a raid. We'll send the raid off to him. I'm probably just going to hang out in his stream for a while anyway, while I do other things before I go to bed. So with all that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good night. Hope to see you all tomorrow or Thursday, and please enjoy Neck